What's up, everybody? I just wanted to show off some comics that I just recently picked up this weekend. I took a trip into Ocala. I checked out a flea market. Nothing. I didn't really see much there at the flea market. It was fun. It was fun to look around. I did end up buying some comics at the flea market, but I wasn't really too excited about the comics that I got. I got a whole bunch of back issues of like that Blade the Immortal Dark Horse kind of manga comics. I want to say I bought like 20. I think I paid like $15 or whatever at the flea market. So I'm like, I thought there would be more value in it, but really, I didn't realize how long that run was in that Blade Immortal. But I did. After I left there, I went and stopped by this one local comic shop that was still open, and this place is called it's called Bearded Brown Coat. They sell comics, they sell a whole bunch of stuff like game related stuff, Nintendo, pop culture stuff. It was a really cool store. I ended up spending like a good couple hours there just looking at stuff, but I ended up digging through some long boxes. I had a whole bunch of wall books. Really cool place. They pretty big. I was surprised how big it was because it was like in a corner of a little outlet. But it was a really cool store. I highly recommend it if you're in the Ocala region. Ocala, Florida. Bearded Brown Coat comics, and I don't know the full name, but it's like Bearded Brown Coat. Just look it up if you're in that region. But I did find a couple of cool books there. This is Berserker #1. This is the 1 in 50, I think. But it's a 1 in 50, and I know you could probably get it cheaper online or whatever, but you might get $5 cheaper, or $10 cheaper, but you would have to pay for shipping. And I was there and ended up grabbing this. It's near mint copy. I mean, it looks perfect. But going back to that flea market find, I ended up just taking those comics in, and they gave me $15 store credit. So it was a good little exchange there. But this is Grimm, the 1 in 25 Jenny Frizen variant, which I think this is a gorgeous cover. Her artwork, I mean, a lot of her stuff is all similar, but they're all, you know what you're getting with her. It's just always going to be just classic, like her art, and it just really looks clean. And this is the foil variant. I really do like her art. If the price is right, I'll pick her up. But that was that. This is one interesting one that I found. I don't think this is really worth the $10, or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But this is Eniac #1. I think this is the second print. But this is a Bad Idea comic. I know the first print supposedly has only like a 200 print run or something like that. So I don't know what the second print is like, but it's a cool cover. But yeah, it's a cool cover, and glad to pick it up for $10, even though it's probably, I mean, it could be worth it. It's a near mint copy. But this one, I was really surprised that this was priced for $25. But I mean, it has some issues with the grade, but this is a Todd McFarlane Crow #1 Image Comics. Anytime I see Todd McFarlane, like, I'm gonna buy Todd McFarlane for, if it's like non-Spawn related, because it seems like he doesn't do many of those post-Spawn like covers that. But $25, I know high grade goes for some money. This has some spine stuff, has some color rub along the spine. You can see some of there's a couple color breaking spine ticks, but far as I'm concerned, like that right there, I think that could be kind of pressed out. But overall, for a all black cover, it presents very well. I think it could be pressed into something in maybe the 9s, but either way, I don't know the print run or what exactly is. It's an awesome cover. I mean, I don't know too much about the Crow, but I know McFarlane is always collectible. And these, I found these in the dollar bin, or not the dollar bin, but in the like independent bins. These are all these black bag barbaric. I'm a big fan of barbaric. This is the number 2, and I think this is, I want to say this one on the left is the black and white deluxe edition, but it's a black bag, so it has like this, I think they all have nudity. It's by Gooden. I think it's Nathan Gooden, but he does these covers that are pretty striking. And if you haven't read the Barbaric series, it's really good. I highly recommend it. It's like one of that and Nottingham is probably like the new series that I will pick up. Even though this Barbaric's coming back, I think they're coming out. They just released their newest like session of, or their new run of books. The first one, or they got a new comic coming out. But if you haven't, this is the hardcover. I would pick up that if you just want to read it all in one sitting. But yeah, these black bag covers, I mean, I think these things go for decent money. This one I think is a little bit more rare because it's but I have actually more of these. I picked them up every time I see them at a comic shop. They're like dollars. They're really good girl cover art. Well, has nudity in it, but they're just striking covers. All right, so I think the other day I went by Second and Charles. I don't know if anybody's never been there. It's like this, it's like a bookstore. It's got everything. It's got DVDs, CDs, games, everything. You could trade stuff in, which I might even start doing, because there's like these, there's just like, I have like some junk comics that I could probably just give it to them. I don't know how much they give you, but if it's like 50 cents a comic or 80 cents a comic, I feel like that's a good trade-in value, especially if it's just like Image or, you know, 90s or just beat up reader copies. But I ended up stopping by there. I found James Bond #1 and #2. These for $1 each. I picked it up just to read it. These aren't like in near mint condition or anything, but this is the first James Bond run from Dynamite. This I saw and I thought I struck gold, but it's not. It's number 10. I thought it was #1 at first glance, and then I was like, oh wait, this. Oh, I thought it was the first appearance of Jessica Jones. I thought I stole something from that Second and Charles, but no, it's not. It's just number 10. I should have known that, but this I picked up. This was $2. This is a Minions #1. This is like the exclusive to Bam and Second and Charles. I thought that was it was interesting. It does have some, I think it has some issues. I think it has some spine ticks, but I think it's the first appearance of the Minions. I think it might be the first comic of the Minions, but I'm not quite sure. This was cool. This is Blood Rain Seeds of Sin. Now, it's not the first appearance of Blood Rain or whatever, but it's like the second or third series of Blood Rain. And supposedly this is a scarce one-shot. Or no, what? No, I think it is a one-shot. But supposedly it's a scarce one-shot of Blood Rain. It's an amazing cover. But I paid $2 for it. All these, I didn't pay much for any of these books. But yeah, any of the video game stuff I pick up, especially if it's cheap, because I feel like it has a lot of legs. And especially the video game comics usually have a very low print run. This is Something's Killing the Children #20. I think I got this because I have everything up till 19 and I needed 20. Or I have the trade paperbacks all the way up to 15, and then I have 16, 17, 18, and 19, but I don't have 20. And I'm looking to get rid of like all of them. But that's that. And then I got this Fear and Loathing in Vegas comic from IDW. Now, I don't know the print run on this, but I know the full set goes for like 50, or I seen sales for like 40, $50. They had number 3 and 4, or no, yeah, they had number 2 and 4. They were missing 3. So I might end up going back and grabbing those, but this was for $3. I might end up going back and grabbing those and then picking up a 3 just to complete the run. But it's interesting. I mean, if you ever, it's by Hunter S. Thompson. It's like the comic version of that book by him, and obviously Johnny Depp from the 90s movie. But yeah, just interesting to see that in basically a dollar bin in Second and Charles. Definitely, I think worth more than $3, I think. But this is, I saw this. This is Sherlock from Titan Comics, Study in Pink. I like this because it's supposedly it's based on the TV show, which is great. It has Benjamin Cumberbatch. It's like his character, and that Sherlock series. And I know there's fans of this, so I feel like this comic is a little, I mean, it's not undervalued, but it's like, I got it for $2. I might read through it just to see how close it is to the show, but I mean, I feel like it could gain value over time, especially with the show being as popular, if they ever do another thing of that. But yeah, that was my local pickups. Definitely gonna go back to bearded brown coat, no callow when I get, because I still got store credit. And I definitely will check out Second and Charles's for comics, and I might trade in stuff there too. But all right, thanks for watching.